Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Brother Khalil and Sister Nabeehah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So we got 32 questions today. Do you know why you have 32 questions?
Because it's 32 years since the inception of the Islamic Heritage Foundation.
Correct. And the first question is, what is your favorite subject, or what was your favorite subject in school?
I think math.
Math.
Yes.
Sister Nabeehah?
Biology.
And second question is, what is your worst subject in school?
English.
Calculus.
What was your first job?
My first job was working at a newsstand as a little boy in Fishtown, second in Gerard.
Okay, this is Nabeehah.
Museum tour guide.
Okay, good. What is your favorite meal?
Fish.
Fish?
Yes, I love fish.
Portobello mushroom sandwiches.
So, Sister Nabeehah, do you always cook fish for him?
Sometimes.
Around time. And do you cook a mushroom?
No.
No. What is your favorite sport?
Football.
Football.
Yes.
Sister Nabeehah,
Volleyball.
do you still watch volleyball, or only when you were young? You used
No, I just enjoyed playing it when I was younger. I don't really watch it that much, but
Okay.
when I was younger, I played it all the time.
And Brother Khalid, do you still watch basketball? I mean,
Football.
football.
Yes. Every Sunday.
And who is your favorite player?
Well,
Or was or
I think
alive?
my favorite player in sports was Willie Mays.
Okay,
Willie Mays from the Giants. He passed away this year.
okay.
Yeah.
What is the best piece of advice you have ever been given?
Probably be truthful.
Okay, be truthful. Okay.
Yes.
This is Nabeehah.
Pray, and pray some more.
One goal you would like to achieve with the Islamic Heritage Foundation within this year or the next year?
To increase our monetary support.
Okay.
To continue to improve outcomes for youth.
What is the best vehicle you have ever owned?
A Subaru Impreza.
Okay. Are they still around? Those?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
that was a miracle vehicle that we had when we moved into Maryland. I had tires. I had that car for around 3 years, and I had the same tires. Just amazing. They don't make them tires no more. I could see why. They wasn't making no money because they last me a long time.
Yeah, because I have no idea the name of the vehicle.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out after later on. And Sister Nabeehah, you?
Our 15-year-old Prius.
Okay, so do you still have it?
Oh, yes, we drive it everywhere. Yes.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Did you drive it on your way here?
Not this time, but normally we do.
You do. Okay. The next question is, one thing you cannot live without.
Islam.
The blessings of Allah.
Biggest phobia,
Swimming.
and why is that?
I almost drowned when I was a little boy.
How old were you?
Oh, I would say 7. I would say
Okay.
around 7, 9, something like that. I went to the swimming pool. My big cousin pushed me in the deep end, and that was my first time in going swimming. I couldn't swim. He didn't know it.
Okay.
He thought it was funny, but I was drowning. But I was swimming, and if my cousin didn't pull me out the pool, I'd still be swimming today, trying to get out the pool. But I think I was swimming, but after that, I really didn't care too much about swimming.
Okay. And Sister Nabeehah?
I would say heights.
Heights, and why is that?
Scary.
Scared.
When you way up high, as long as I have something that, if I'm in a space where I know everything is fine, but I don't want to lean over a railing. I don't want to be on a mountain where I could step off. It's like, seems dangerous to me sometimes to be up in high spaces.
So that's mean that if you go for Umrah and you get a hotel that they give you like 12th floor or 24th floor, would you ask them, no, give me some?
No. I would be okay because I'd be behind a closed window, but I wouldn't want to be on, say, the 30th floor and standing on a balcony.
Okay. Yeah. Come back to swimming. Yeah. So I can swim, alhamdulillah, good. But Habib, he's afraid to swim too.
Mm-hmm.
When we first began to swim, my father he didn't want us to swim. Why? Because his sister's husband drowned in a lake, and it happened in front of him. So they were all swimming, and then suddenly he could hear a voice calling like, help me out, and no one could go and help because they had the water had like it was circling. I
whirlpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since then, and that happened before marriage.
Yes.
And then when we were born and we wanted to swim, my father like, no, I'm not sending my sons to swimming, and my mom had to encourage him. Yeah, encourage him.
Yeah. He needs to allow. It's sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anytime that we had to go swimming, he won't go with us. Only my mom would go.
Right.
But alhamdulillah, recently I've been trying to take him with us if we go swimming. No, come, just watch.
So he could get over it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah.
The traits you appreciate in people.
I think I'm going to take my wife answered kindness.
He did, but that's okay. I have another one. Sincerity as well.
Okay. Best memory from Umrah.
This past Umra.
When was that?
That was the ninth. That was 2022. Not last year, but the year prior to that, right?
No, I think it was 2023 because we didn't go this past February, but I think it was the February before that.
Yes, well, it was going to Umra with my stepdaughter, my son-in-law, and grandchildren.
So that was the last Umrah you went, right?
That's the last one we
which you met me in Medina.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yes, and we met up with you in
Yeah.
Medina. Yep.
And your daughter was there with her husband.
Yes.
And 3 children?
2.
2 were there.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. We did run up.
And we went to the museum, the Quran museum.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it the Quran museum?
I feel like it was the.
It was a museum.
The Prophet.
Well, it was. They had 2 museums.
Exhibition.
We went to both of the museums. Well, y'all did because it was a time factor or something. I only went to one of the museums in Medina.
Yeah, I believe I had my exams, so I came and
you came a little later.
Yeah, I came and I just gave salams and then
went
back.
We came the late to go to the Rauda.
Correct.
And you encouraged me.
Yeah.
Go, just go.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm late. They said, just go. And Allah blessed me to go.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, thank you for encouraging me.
They just saw your smile. They're like, oh, we can't say no to him. Go.
That was nice.
Best memory from Hajj.
Oh, Hajj, that was when I knew that there was no power or might except Allah.
Okay.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I was like, this is amazing. We had the best Hajj you can possibly have, I would say. And I can't be grateful enough. Yes.
Nabeehah?
I think just seeing that first initial sight of the Kaaba and just knowing the history and knowing what happened there and knowing why I was there, it was overwhelming in a great way.
And which year was that? The Hajj?
2000.
2000. So
Yes.
it's been a long time.
Yes.
Yes.
24 years.
Yes.
And tell us how did, like, because you mentioned earlier that you want to do Hajj, but you had not enough funds. So how did Allah open doors for you to go for
Well,
Hajj?
we was trying our best to go to Hajj in 1919. Brother Rani, he took us. He encouraged us to go. I told him I didn't have a job at the time. He said, that's the best time to go. I was like, well, yeah, because I don't have to go to my boss and ask him for time off.
Yeah.
But I didn't have no money. But I started working, doing different things. Me and my wife, we sold dinner. And I did get some employment. And we didn't make it to 1990. Allah said, hold up, I got something better for you. And the following year, we went to Al-Aqsa.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
It was a truly, truly blessing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't be grateful and thankful enough for Allah's mercy, His blessings.
You want to add anything?
Give me the question again.
Like you had not enough funds to go for Hajj, but Allah opened the door for you to go to the Hajj, to go for the Hajj.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the only time that we've been blessed in ways that we didn't know that this was coming. So it was it was just a testament to we plan and Allah plans, and that's the way it's always going to be. Alhamdulillah.
Advice you would give to those seeking the truth, meaning Islam?
Listen, read, study, and open your heart to understand.
To seeking Islam, understanding Islam, work towards trying to be a servant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and try to rely on Allah for everything. And He will open up so many doors that you never thought of. And it would be a way for you to make the road easy for you on the way to on your journey in this life. Yes.
Okay. Advice you would give to the new rewards?
Listen to your heart. Work to purify your heart, protect it, and you can't listen to everyone. Everyone is not right, and you have to try to be the best version of yourself, and do as much of the sunnah as you can.
This is Nabeehah.
I would say stay steady and do whatever you can to please Allah. Just think about each of your actions, and if you are doing what will please your Lord, and then talk to people, read, figure out what that really means to be the best person and Muslim that you can at any time.
So the most important message is that you try your best to do things that pleases Allah and not to people.
That's right.
So please Allah
Inshallah.
and not to people.
Yes.
One act of worship you struggled when you became Muslim?
I would say doing the prayers 5 times a day on time until I got it.
And how long it took you to be able to be consistent?
Months. But once you get it, then you're like, what was so hard about that?
Khalil?
I think I would think. Well, I was just so determined to pray. I was just determined to pray. At work time, on my job, I used to break off, go to a office, but
Okay.
I was determined to pray. I would go if the office was closed or something. I would go in the stairwell. They didn't know where I was going,
Yeah.
but I was determined to pray. So I don't know if that was a big problem for me because of my determination to make my prayer every day on time. But learning my surahs, that was a challenge for me. To what happens when you learn on your own, you make a lot of mistakes,
Yeah.
and then you have to retrain yourself to learn them correctly. So I would say that would probably that I can think of the most challenging thing for me. Changing uh, my mistakes,
Mm.
going over my mistakes and making them correct.
Uh, this is why Allah keeps saying in the Quran, "Wa aqimus salah." Like you'll find this multiple times in the Quran because Allah knows that it's a struggle. Like it's sometimes difficult to wake up for Fajr,
Yeah.
or sometimes difficult to stay up late during the summers to pray Isha. So you'll find this wa aqimus salah throughout the Quran. But if you see like fasting, there's only one ayah Allah mentions in the Quran for fasting. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyamu kama kutiba alal ladzina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. Only that passage. That's it. Because he knows that fasting will be easy because it's only a month, not throughout the year.
Yes.
That is obligatory.
Right.
But prayers becomes like obligatory.
Yes.
Like pray.
Yes. It's always a reminder. Yes, for sure.
The next question is hobbies you did in your youth that you no longer do.
For me, jumping rope.
In my youth, a hobby
Yeah.
that I did in my youth.
That you no longer do it now.
Play with my train.
Oh, you had a train?
Yes, a little train set.
Hobbies you did in your youth that you still do now.
For me, taking care of plants.
Probably exercise.
Texting or calling.
Texting.
Calling.
So you prefer to text if you have any questions?
Yes, it just gives me a little bit more control on the reply.
Okay.
I prefer calling because stuff get mixed, get missed in the texting.
Masjids you frequent.
Muxinin in Philadelphia. Masjid al Muxinin.
I would say the same.
Okay. What was your degree in?
Education and biology.
I went to school for electrical engineering.
What is your favorite country that you visited?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Who is your favorite Quran reciter?
Al-Husri.
Mine is a young sister who is 22 years old. Because of her modesty, she would not want her name out there, but she just has one of the most beautiful recitations that I have heard. So if she hears this, she'll know it's she that I'm speaking of.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Tea.
Why do you prefer coffee and why do you prefer tea?
I picked tea because I like non-caffeinated teas, and the ones that I like have herbal medicinal properties.
Coffee. That's a good question. I don't know if it's the caffeine or what, Because I used to drink tea. I think it's just the taste, the flavor. I like the flavor, and I don't have to put sugar in it in my coffee. Tea, I prefer sugar in my tea.
Favorite ayah?
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Grant us good in this life, good in the next, and protection from the hellfire.
It's my favorite too. She stole it from me.
You copy.
Okay. Favorite hadith?
Or go ahead, Nabeehah.
لا تغضب.
Okay, yeah,
Don't
be
get
angry.
angry.
Control your anger.
Allahumma, oh Allah, help me to remember you,
Hmm.
thank you, and worship you in the best way.
Yeah, اللهم أعني على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك.
Yes.
Favorite Sahaba?
That would be Abu Bakr.
Okay.
Omar.
Favorite Sahabiya?
Khadija.
Aisha.
Favorite moment from the seerah or from the lives of any prophets?
When the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam walked into Mecca with a bloodless coup, which ended the war with the non-believers and established Islam.
Okay.
When Prophet Ibrahim, his wife, went back and forth from Safa to Marwa to get water for her child.
Hajar, you mean?
Hajj, yes.
What role have your parents played in your life?
Showed me kindness and to give back to the community.
Are they still alive?
No, both of my parents passed away.
Nabeehah?
I would say very similar. My parents also were always giving back, between being leaders for the scout troops to helping out in different organizations. So that kind of filtered on down to us, their children, that we should be helpful in any way we can and just do our best with any endeavors.
And are they alive?
No, they are not.
What would you do during your break at work?
Check my text, answer my texts. If I was tired, I would take a nap.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sister Nabeehah?
I find the kind of work that I do with the children, once I get in the door, and even before that, as I'm preparing, I'm on. So there's not really, I won't say that there's any pastime. There's no extra time during the day. I just enjoy what I do, but it's all part of the job.
One word, phrase, or sentence you would often say in your everyday life.
Allahu Akbar.
Okay. Or get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Sister Nabeehah?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. We are done with our questions. Jazakallah khairan, Brother Khalil.
Get out of here.
So, until next time.
Jazakallah
Assalamu alaikum.
khairan. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.